Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate your time and know that your time is valuable. It's one of the only things you can't get back in life, so appreciate your time on this, watching this video. Wanted to really speak about one thing this week. It's something that's really important, has come up, and was a point made in a meeting that I was in earlier this week and just got me thinking, and so I'm bringing it to you. And the subject matter is, should we as brands, and this is not mutually exclusive, I understand that, but should we as brands be focusing more on acquiring new customers via advertising, marketing, so on and so forth, or should we be spending a lot or a majority of our time on acquiring new customers or a new audience based upon the customers that we already have, the people that are already acquainted with our brand? And there's some statistic that, 90% of statistics are made up or whatnot. Some statistic that says, it's 3 times as costly to acquire a new customer than to empower a existing customer. And I believe in that. And the example that was used in a meeting I was in earlier this week, and I just really thought that it was good and interesting and true, was the example of Apple. And when Apple first launched and subsequently thereafter, and I'm not talking about what Apple is today, but when they were a young company, they really took a deep dive into empowering and loving on the people, the customers, the public that loved them. And they weren't so much about showing off all of their new products to everyone and trying to acquire new customers as they do now with their great products. They just focused on the people that loved them back. And I think that could be applied in a lot of ways. And I'm not talking about formal loyalty programs and retention programs. I think those are all great. And if that's for your brand, fantastic. I'm just simply talking about how are the people that are already interacting with your brand passing along that good news, that good word, that goodwill in the community to others that are likely like they are. That we all are somewhat functioning in tribes nowadays of you hang around people that likely live a lifestyle similar to yours. So how are you empowering those people that walk through your door or interact with you online to share, and I don't mean literally as a social media term, but to share formally or informally with the people that they naturally are around, about your product or service, rather than spending 3 times the amount of time, money, energy on creating a campaign, an advertising marketing campaign to acquire, educate, and make aware the public that is not currently aware or educated about your brand, which is difficult. Again, I'm not saying you should do either or. I'm guessing it should be a mix for your company. And we would love to talk to you more about that. But again, just a really interesting idea, something that was powerful when I heard it. To say, I think all too often we as marketers specifically say, here's the marketing that you should be doing. And maybe you should. But how often are we saying, hey, tell me about how you're interacting with and empowering the people that have already come through your door and using that data to the best of its ability. Don't know that we're doing that as often maybe as we should be. So that's it this week. Again, I hope you found that interesting. If you want to continue the conversation, of course, you can connect with me via email or on social media where this video is posted. We would love to hear back from you. But hope you have a great end of the week. If you're watching this on Friday, if you're watching on another day of the week, have a great day. Stay blessed, and we'll see you again next week. Bye, guys.